So Mercury's on the move, but not going backwards.
Not backwards.
Good.
Because I would have probably called in that reading.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, Mercury, the planet of communication, is leaving the sign of Taurus, where it's been for 4 weeks or so, going into the sign of Gemini, which makes everybody more communicative. No matter who you are, you become a little more loquacious when Mercury, the planet of communication, is in the sign of Gemini. So for Geminis, it's in their sign, and you're going to hear what they have to say. You're going to basically have to rip a Gemini's fingernails out to get him to stop talking. And also, Geminis will get the benefit of counsel from a younger person. And it's almost like, from the mouths of babes kind of thing, and they really need to kind of hear that energy in order to get what it is that they want. For Cancers, the best thing they can do with Mercury going into their 12th house is just go, okay, and not say anything more than that, because their own words are going to be used against them. They're going to say one thing and mean another. For them, their best bet for 3 weeks is just to keep their own counsel before they say anything.
Zip it.
Yes.
Zip it.
For Leos, it's a great time for them to go and tap their well-placed friends and colleagues on the shoulder and say, hey, time for you to help me out. It's time for you to help me achieve a goal or objective, a long-standing one. So, and it's going to be their male friends rather than their female friends that will help them out. For Virgos, it's in their 10th house of career and public standing, and it's word on 2 different projects. Virgos love to do one thing and try and get paid for it more than once. And I think over the next 3 weeks or so, they might be able to achieve that in some small way. I don't think it's going to be a huge thing, but enough to make the Virgo feel gratified to be able to get their message out a little bit better, and it indicates professional success. For Libras, it's in the 9th house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance, all are very, very favorable for the Leo. And if they have to negotiate some kind of contract, they need to remember that the person who appears to care the least, which should be the Libra, controls the relationship. So, and I think that they'll be successful with that. For Scorpios, they are going to be literally shaking their pockets and turning it inside out looking for change, because it's all about the money. It's all about how do I maximize my existing resources rather than getting new ones, because I don't think there are any new resources to be had right now. They are going to try and find a way to either capitalize on the things that they have or partner up with somebody or do something with a partner's resources to make themselves more financially secure. For Sagittarians, it's in the 7th house of partners, and they need to hear what their partner's saying. And I know last week Sagittarians were busy paying attention to what they wanted, and now they get to hear what the partner thinks about that. And the thing that's good about this is Gemini is a mutable sign, Sagittarius is a mutable sign, so it's good that they could be able to come to terms. Each one give a little bit so no one gets exactly what they want, but it ends up smoothing things out. For Capricorns, it's in their 6th house of work, and they get word about not 1 but 2 professional opportunities, 2 job-related opportunities. I don't know that they're going to change where they work, but they are going to change the structure of their job. And I just hope they get more money to go along with it rather than just more responsibilities.
Oh, yeah.
The military used to call that additional other duties and not pay you for it. So, for Aquarius, it's in their 5th house of children, sports, love affairs, amusements, pleasures. Good time to conceive twins. If that's what yeah, I know. Isn't that a scary thing? If that's what you're into, hooray. But it's a good time for love affairs, for children, and you can give birth to a creative project that then takes on a life of its own. They're called a child of your mind, which would be better. For Pisces, in the 4th house of home, and they have 2 things going on at home. They have 2 stories going on at home. Neither one's the truth. And they're going to have to really work to see, because neither one is the truth, but there are elements in truth in both, and it's going to take probably 2 or 3 weeks for the Pisces to sort out exactly what's what. For Aries, they have their short distance, short duration travel is in the offing for them. And they may get to go attend some kind of seminar that gives them a credential, and they get to do it someplace cool while they're doing it. So, and they can also talk anybody into just about anything over the next 3 weeks. For Tauruses, 2nd house of money. They want to be able to find a way to use their words to make more money. They want to find a way to be more efficient with the money that they have and to direct it where they need it to go. But the next 3 weeks or so are all about the Taurus and finances.
All right.
So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac, with Mercury, the planet of communication, going into Gemini for the next 3 weeks or so.
It doesn't sound too bad.
I don't think so. I've got high hopes for it.
We'll see you next week.
Always a pleasure.